Can you guys hear me now? That was weird. For some reason, OBS dropped all my settings again. I love you so much, OBS. Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Ah. Yeah, it was straight up saying, oh, you don't have a microphone, and you don't have speakers, and you don't have headphones for like a solid 30 seconds there. And I'm like, OBS, please. Okay. I'm not... Excuse me. I'm not properly starting yet. I checked my inventory as soon as I jumped in, and I saw all of this garbage, and I'm like, oh no, I haven't played this game for a weekend and a half, and I have 517 out of 516, so I'm like, okay, OBS is the bane of our existence. I completely agree with this, access, but I just like, I need to spend a moment at the beginning of this stream just going everywhere, literally everywhere, just to try and empty out my goddamn inventory before I can start the stream. I feel like Caves of Cud and Fallout like share a genetic code whenever it comes to inventory. You're just in a constant mad scramble to try and empty your inventory of all of the millions of things that the game not only wants you to have and wants you to hold and you find very valuable, but it's just so incredibly hard to offload. In other news, I am officially using a pop filter today, so for people who watch my videos a lot, let me know if there's any difference at all. Like, can you even tell that I'm doing it? Like, I tried to listen to it a bunch of times myself to be like, can I tell if there's a difference? And I didn't hear shit. So I figured, you know, might as well just do it during a stream and be like, hey, you know, what do you guys think? Kind of thing. I mean, he sells a flamethrower. That's really fun. It's not what we want, though. That's not what we want. I will say today's stream is going to be of variable length. The reason I say that is because I almost didn't stream today. A lot's been kind of going on, and I was having a bad day, and someone that I am romantically interested in basically bullied me into streaming. And so I'm just like, yeah, fine. And it was a good bullying. It's not a bad bullying. They were just like, you know, hey, I'm going to reward you intellectually and otherwise if you actually do the thing that you're supposed to do today. I'm like, fine, I guess I'll do it. But I mean, yeah, that's where most of our weight is from, isn't it? It's money. So it might be a short stream, it might be a long stream. I don't know. I'm not gonna make any promises. I'm here right now though, so that's all you guys can really ask for. At some point I might just be like, hey, we're gonna hang for a moment. Can't really tell. Yeah. I know for a fact that you watch like most of my Cataclysm videos, Gua. Ga? How do you say that? I know it's Gaujin, right? Gaujin? Because it's like an SCH noise with the XI in Chinese. I don't know. I find Chinese fascinating, but I've never had any formal learning with it. And despite the fact that I would very much like to have formal learning with Chinese. I find the Chinese culture very, very, very interesting. I think people are missing out being weeaboos because Chinese culture is just as interesting, if not more. Weird tangent. But, yeah. Long story short, I'm here. We're here together. And, I'm gonna be about as here as I can be. Wake up. Wake up. Here we go. I think this is the merchant. Ah, they only sell bananas. The banana merchant only sells bananas. I think I could have seen that coming if I thought about it long enough. Can't even tell. That's what I was trying to say. It's like, if you're watching the vast majority of my videos and you can't tell that I'm suddenly using a pop filter, I don't know. Either I'm one of those people who doesn't need a pop filter. I'm saying that with air quotes. You can't see my air quotes. Either I don't need a pop filter or it doesn't do enough to change how I speak. And I mean that in kind of like a I'm very I don't know. My voice is very dynamic. Oh, it's Portuguese. Huh. I would have never guessed. I will say Portuguese is a it's a blind spot for me. I don't know very much about Portuguese. I didn't know that it had like any hard X's in it. That's interesting. How do you pronounce it then? I like pronouncing things correctly. I know the last two parts is Galactic Assassin, but that's just kind of obvious because, you know, a lot of the Romantic languages just add some sort of gendered like prefix or suffix to words that are not from their language. So it's really easy sometimes to like look at German or French or something like that and be like, oh, that's just this word, right? Yeah, I'm leaving the starting soon on there until I actually feel like I'm ready to actually start, by the way. I am aware that it's there. I know no one said anything, but just putting that out into the universe there. I'm still just playing the inventory game here. Playing the inventory game. I guess at some point we should just put everything down and then sell it later. I think that I will at some point give up and do that. That will be 100% what I do in a moment. So it's Wajinim? Oh, so the G is like almost completely dropped. Access, even though you're a mod and you're one of my best friends, I can still ban you. And I'm not afraid to. Love you to death, man. So it's like Wajim Yeah, Wajim. Do it. I will. I mean, hold on. How do you time someone out? Oh, there's no timeout on YouTube. Damn. Oh, here it is. There you go. I just timed out one of my mods. That's amazing. Get wrecked. What's a space inverter? How do you interact with things and how do you interact in things in Games of COD? I've played like 4 hours of Cataclysm this week. I don't know why my brain does not even. There we go. No, I already understand this item. Enter. How do you, oh my gosh, how am I, here we go, space. Jesus Christ. I need to change all of my keybinds so that they're same as Caves of Cut. Or sorry, between Cataclysm and, I am beyond your timeouts. Oh my god, it deleted all your messages? Because I timed you out? Holy crap, that's cool. I didn't know that happened. Not really a linguist, so pronunciations are difficult to describe. I feel like the only reason you said that, is because I got it wrong. Okay, so space inverter. Behind the muzzle, a glass-bound nimbus of unstable space-time curls around an astral tether. The trigger mechanism cuts the tether and out-vacuums an anomaly into the free world. Thank you so much, Caves of Cod. I'm glad that you described this to me. I have no idea what this means. What is this? What is this? You have told me nothing. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I didn't close my door. I'm gonna be polite to my roommates. Okay. Oh my gosh. Access, you don't joke with this kind of community. They're going to do that. They're not going to understand that it's a joke. I'm joking. I love you guys. What was that? Negative weight sphere. Yes. Yes, please. So, negative weight spheres, if I can press the correct buttons. What did I do? I switched tabs. Okay. So we're gonna do this. Negative weight spheres, way less weight. I don't know how else to describe that. If you look at the weight right here, it says it's negative 10. So that means that this just increases my carry capacity even more. I mean, between streams, I'm just going to look up how you pronounce that name in Portuguese. Because, like I said, Portuguese is like one of those places where I have never interacted with it. Literally ever. So, I mean, the closest I've ever gotten is that I knew that Portuguese was in, I wouldn't even say in relation, but it has like some relation to some Spanish roots, but that's as far as I go. Like, that's literally the entire distance that I go as far as like my knowledge of Portuguese. For anyone who has just recently joined the stream, I am in a weird mood today. So, you know, stream is gonna go fun. Stream is gonna go fun. We are just going around trying to trade off a lot of the stuff that we got on our last stream. During our last stream, we fought off a invasion on the Barathumites. We had to do the invasion twice because the first time I kind of screwed up and we got just completely fucking crunched by a whole bunch of Putis Templars because I tried to take them on completely by myself. And then the second time we changed it around and I ended up with a shit ton of cybernetic implants and other items. Like, I have all of these masterwork. Oh, that's right. The reason I have all these masterwork things is because Spare Fusile died. Still need Tinkering 3 to get the phase cannon, but I can go through and learn these. I just realized. Wait, what did I just do? Oh, you can build from them? What? Interesting. Can I just build this? Oh, I still need the Tinkering required. I never knew that you could just build from them. I wonder if it defaulted there because I already knew the recipe. Yeah, it did default there because I already knew the recipe. Interesting. Huh. Okay, well, I can sell those two then. But yeah, we're just trying to offload some of this inventory. And once I run out of NPC, I'm not going to visit any NPC twice, but once I run out of NPCs to talk to offload this inventory and finish chatting with all of you glorious people. Ooh, he had an engraved item. Let's look at that. Polymath lore. Nice. I'd like to finish one of the Sultan lores. But yeah, once I'm done doing this and having a chat with you lovely, lovely people, then we will get started properly. And I want to get some main storyline done today. I know I've been getting a lot of main storyline done today, but I want to try harder to get it done. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Let's see. There has to be more merchants around here somewhere. There's a chef there. Chefs aren't useful. No one likes chefs. You're a chef in real life. I'm looking at you. There is a hidden Dromad caravan here. Need to not forget these people exist. Ooh, okay, we're down to 180. 180. We're at 433 out of 560. Still so much stuff in my inventory. But we're low enough now that I feel like I can sell stuff again. Because some of the stuff might be heavier at this point. Portuguese and Spanish are like brothers. It's just Portuguese much harder to learn. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to me, honestly. Armor. Okay. Bronze ingot. There we go. That's what we're talking about. That's 300. Okay, so I can... let's not sell broken stuff because it has no value. I can do this now. And I managed to get offload 3 things. Oh, hey, he has an engraved item. Look at that. Ooh, we're chef lore. Ah, we already had it. Or else it would have given me a little pop-up thing. Data discs don't sell for too much, but it's not too bad. Actually, selling those just adds weight. Is there anything that weighs a bunch here? Ooh, that weighs a bunch. We'll sell the pentaceps, because that will lower our weight. For the record, I'm looking at the weight in the bottom right corner there. Despite the Tristo gauntlets weighing a lot, they also are worth a lot, so selling them actually increases my weight. Fun times, fun times. So, what are we going to be doing today? We are going to be doing main storyline, but okay, what does that mean? Here's the fun thing. I don't know. This is actually officially the farthest I've ever gotten. I've never done this quest. What does the quest say? And I don't want help, by the way. Pat's Clang, I presume. So we are supposed to seek the heart of the rainbow, and then eat the god's flesh, follow the coral path, and convince Pat's Clang to construct a climber so that we can go up the space elevator. That's like a whole thing. That was a whole freaking sentence. At the end of last episode, we got a ton of really nice upgrades. In one episode, we got this floating nearby sphere amongst a bunch of other things, like our, what is it? Something around here gave us a whole bunch of weight capacity. I don't remember. Oh, it's this as well. Yeah, so we got 85 pounds of weight capacity from that. We got another 75 from this. We got some strength upgrades. And just like in one episode, oh yeah, and then another 70 pounds from our robot gloves, and we got teleportation. In one episode, we got like nearly 200 weight stuff. And yes, gosh dang it. Yeah, I mentioned it a second ago. My starting soon is still on because I am I'm kind of getting some stuff done before I get started, and I am just chatting, so I figured I'd leave it on until I feel like I'm properly going to get started here. I did just make a joke, like seconds ago, maybe minutes ago, that I knew about it and that no one should mention it, so it's very funny to me. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was okay going to happen. Going live while you work. Sorry, Azael. As much as, you know, you think it does, my life actually doesn't revolve around yours. Sorry, Azael and I are friends. I don't normally treat my viewers like this. You have to know me well in order to get completely bullied by me. I was about to say worse things, but no. We should be nice here. Be nice here. This is a positive atmosphere. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be getting any more money from these mofos. They are resisting in giving me money. So we are going to go back to, nope, not Ezra, to Grit Gates, and we'll check Maffeo one more time, just to make sure that he hasn't like randomly reset his stock, which I don't think he will have. He is not. And we are going to store all of our items that are weighing us down and cost a bunch. What did I change this button to? Asterisk. There we go. We're going to store all the items that weigh a bunch that we want to get rid of. We'll go ahead and store the broken items too, because I don't want to take the time to repair those right now. And then we will actually get rid of the starting soon thing here in a second and actually start the goddamn stream. How are you guys doing today? Brian is a weird version of the spelling. I've seen that one before, though. It is weird, but it's not, like, impossibly rare. Oh my god, I have so many guns to sell. That's probably the majority of my weight. Yeah, it really was. Really, really was. So much stuff to sell. We just have a few water skins. What do you think, guys? Just a few. Man, if I went to that water thing right now, I think I could actually overload myself, despite how much. Look at our cell storage. This game, why won't it give us good freaking merchants? Gosh dang, I probably have another 5k of inventory in here. I did realize, since we have so much money, there's something I should have done here. Hold on, I'm gonna grab just a handful of items. I didn't mean to repair that. That's annoying. The game, like, auto does some stuff, and sometimes it really screws with me. So, I wasn't actually looking about buying things. I should look at, because we have so much money, we should look at buying things real quick. What does polarize do? Protects against visual flashes. I do not care about that as far as I can throw it. What about this guy? Do you have anything to sell us? Nano weave vest? Dang it, wrong button again. Let's see, that's a 4 defense 2 dodge item. Forgot how unforgiving Cogmind is. Yeah. Cogmind's actually next on the list to stream after I am done with Caves of Cud, once I beat Caves of Cud. I've kind of mentioned that a few times, but pretty much only in stream, so it's not like a common knowledge thing. But I do actually have it installed, so I do plan on playing that next. I'm actually quite excited about it. It seems like a very, very good game. I do worry that I'm not going to be covering it. I'm not going to be able to cover it for long enough to give it like the justice it deserves, or the time it deserves. But I am going to definitely play it for a while. I don't know for how long. That's going to be a big question mark in my mind. I have heard a lot of things from a lot of people about the fact that it can be kind of as long as you want it to be. It is properly a roguelike, supposedly, so yeah, I'll be learning it on stream as well. And I have a community member, a longtime community member, who's been with me for like a year and a half now, who I might try and convince to watch one of my streams. I don't think they've watched one of my streams in like a year, but they still hang out in Discord all the time. By the way, we have a Discord. I hang out with like everyone in my Discord, but they're the ones who introduced me to Cogmind, so I'm hoping to get them in the stream to be like, hey, how do I do this? Because I don't want like a ton of help, but I also don't want to do so badly that it's boring. Like there's kind of a middle ground there, right? Coming nook over here. And okay, we're finally going to drop everything off and get this shit rolling. Is there anything else we want to drop off? No, but we should visit a campfire to empty out some You know, I don't probably need this many water skins for, like, normal travel. So we'll clear out just a little bit more inventory for that. Okay. How am I doing on lunch slugs? I still have 3,000. I'll be fine for a moment, right? Just a moment. Thank you, Azale. Big bowl of pasta while watching. I just had a salad right beforehand, which is probably not the most like stream sustainable food, but it was food. I also have a gigantic cup of coffee next to me, so that's a whole thing. Speaking of, gotta sip on that cold brew. Okay, so Caves of Cud. Where were we? What are we doing? We need to seek the heart of the rainbow to decipher some sort of enigma that Barathrum the Old has given us. We are to seek out Pax Clang, who I vaguely know is a mushroom dude of some regard, who is some sort of NASA engineer equivalent who is capable of making some sort of constructional thing, a climber, that will help us ascend the space elevator to seek out a creature that has been sending us messages. Some sort of creature from either the upper realms of the Eaters or from beyond. Apparently our planet has been in quarantine due to the actions of the Eaters centuries, thousands and thousands of years ago. So, yeah. Sleep is for the weak. Yes. I love how you say I'm never gonna sleep tonight, and it's only like 5 p.m. I woke up 3 hours ago, okay? Don't judge me. Stop judging me. Okay, so the only thing I know about this is that, and I don't want help, by the way. I'll ask for help if I want any help. But the only thing I know about this is that the Rainbow Forest is here. Okay, so what did it say? The heart of the rainbow. So we're probably going to want to head... Can I move my thing over here? Is there like a special tile here that says the heart of the rainbow? This right here is just a marking from a historical site. I mean, it's kind of spherical, right? So why don't we head towards the center? Like one of these 4 tiles, maybe? Like, this tile looks like... Excuse me, sorry. This tile looks like it has a different sprite than the rest. I mean, I guess they're all kind of slightly different. Now, let's head over there and see if we can figure out what the heart of the rainbow is. Oh my god, Azale's tattling on me? Yeah. So, fun fact for people in the stream. Some people know this about me and some people don't, and I don't really care about sharing this news. Sharing this information, but I am diagnosed with bipolar disorder, which means that I have insomnia. It is a long lifetime problem of mine. I don't have a sleep schedule. It's fun. So yeah, I don't sleep at normal times ever. It like any kind of stress, any kind of a swing with everything that goes on in my life, and sleep just stops becoming a factor, and we were immediately lost. Okay, we want to be careful. So I'm going to remind people of this. These puff mushrooms, which these purple ones are one of them, but there are multiple types. If we get too close to them with like Auto Explorer or something like that, they will spew things on us. What am I trying to say? I literally backed out and got lost before I got to the map tile. Screw you, game. Is that a wineweed? It is. Oh, hold on. The music here is super nice. Wings are very good here. Yeah, I can imagine. Actually, Galvanize, here's a question. Spores. Thank you, Jax. Yeah, they'll spew spores on you, and you'll get itchy skin, and then after you get itchy skin, you'll start developing very bad symptoms. So if we get itchy skin a single time, we're going to teleport out to Gritgate and sit in one of those hypobaric chambers to get rid of it. So here's a question, Galvanize. Can I fly over the spores, or does that not matter? The music is really nice. I'm gonna have to. I have the full soundtrack for Caves of Cud on my PC, but I haven't listened to all of it yet, so I might have to listen to it a little bit later. Sticky Wine Weep. Okay. So let's take flight. What? What? Instantaneous? Okay, hold on. We got an idea. We're not gonna just let the game do this to us. So we're gonna come down here and we're going to go to exploration. Where is exploration? Let's open up this category. And is there one for, let's see, flower fields, marshes and water vine, hills and mountains, desert canyons, salt dunes, jungles, rivers and lakes, chrome ruins. So there's not a wayfaring for the Rainbow Forest. My getting lost chance is super low because of my wings, but I'm instantly getting lost every single time I try and leave. Oh, you cannot leave this place through the world map. You will always get lost. Oh. That's super interesting. Okay, so I'm actually going to recoil out then, real quick. Because, okay, so here's my reasoning why. Let's camp real quick. And, okay, so we know we want to head towards the central tile, right? So if we get lost at any point, or if we fall down into the woods, then, because yeah, we didn't know where we were, right? That's exactly galvanized. You exactly know where I'm getting, right? So I want to make sure I stay on this line because this is my guess on where the central tile of the woods is, just because this tile looks slightly different. So if we get lost at any point, we're just gonna head straight west. But the other nice thing is that I'm gonna take flight. Oh, I can't take flight on the world map. Hold on. I don't think it matters, but we're gonna do it just because it makes me feel better. I'm gonna take flight so that I'm on flight on the world map. And my chance of getting lost is so incredibly low that I'm hoping we can just go straight in this time. No, actually, yeah, let's investigate ruins. We'll just put them on our map and we'll look at them later. We'll just immediately fly out. So now we have the ruins on our map. Okay. I got lost immediately. Holy crap! How bad is the lost chance in this area? I have, hold on. That's wild to me because, like, look at this. I have 10 levels of wings. I have 76% reduced chance of becoming lost. So if you didn't have wings, you would just instantly get lost, huh? Okay, so we're gonna fly, and we're gonna fly over the lakes and stuff like that. And we're gonna use the move command, and we're just going to go west. So since I'm already down here, I can't get out. What is that? A unctuous, soupy mono sludge. Okay. Quickened to life, or something akin to life, by the ionic exchange between an ultra-reactive primordial soup and its liquid cousin. The sludge repeats a process played out on trillions of star-orbiting rock worlds. So it's like pseudo-primordial life. Interesting. Can I freeze it? I can freeze it. Recognize the area and stop being lost? Ah. Okay. So, well, here's where I was a moment ago, I think. I'm just gonna have to kind of do this, huh? Because even trying to fly in just didn't work. Is that another mono sludge? Yeah. Go ahead and freeze it. It's spitting at me. Well, ah! God damn it. Itchy skin. Yep. I really, really don't want to contract a disease here. Ooh. Water weep. So yeah, anytime we get itchy skin, we are unfortunately going to recoil back to the Drift Gate and go over towards the medical bay. And let's see if I can remember which one of these. Maybe it's the Peptid chair? This is wild. This place is very, very difficult. I don't know if you play multiplayer games, but I'd love to see you and some others play Pulsar. I do play multiplayer a lot with my friends, but I likely I struggle to get them into my streams. Forgot how to sleep in one of these. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. This is the one I need to sleep in. Yep, there we go. Okay, got rid of it. Wrong button. I'm going to run buttoning a lot because, again, I complain about this every time, but Cataclysm and Caves of Cud do not mesh well in my brain. Okay, lost again. So we're just going to have to do this. Okay, we're just going to have to be careful. We're going to default to flying in here. Going to the world map will 100% get your lost. Previous strategy doing a straight line from outside is a good one. Hyperbiotic bed. Yeah, okay, cool. I gotta befriend the sludgy goobers. Yeah. So if I go to the world map, it's putting me back down on a random tile, isn't it? I think I'm going to have to like pseudo manually avoid the mushrooms here because whenever you do the quick travel thing, the auto explorer and stuff like that, it was getting me much too close to them. And they explode into spores as soon as you get within a certain range of them. And the auto explorer was screwing with me on that one. I don't even know if I'm going the right spot, by the way, guys. Like I said before, I've never done this part of the quest. I'm just guessing because the tile looks different. Excuse me. Route. Hyperbaric. Oh, that's funny. That's a good pun. There we go. Can I... Weirdly enough, I can eat while flying. God damn it. Okay. It did do... I'm sorry. It did spore at me, but I don't have itchy skin. Some ruins here. This isn't where I need to be going, is it? I don't know what I'm even looking for, to be completely honest. Rainbow Wood is very manual. Yeah, it seems like a scary place because I've had a fungal infection before in this game. Like, there's a lot of different things that can happen. It's kind of like mutating in Fallout. There's just so many different things that can happen, and a lot of them are really bad. Some of them are just kind of whatever. There's even a couple beneficial ones, as far as I'm concerned. At least what would be beneficial to this build. But some of them are, like, super fucking game-ending. Like, you need to go and get a solution for that right away. Like, just as bad as some of the diseases. You know what? I'm actually going to wait for daytime so I can see what the fuck I'm doing. Why am I not getting an option for... here we go. Wait until morning. I just wasn't seeing it. Can you play as a mushroom man? I don't know if you can play as a mushroom. You can play as a plant because you can get the photosynthesize trait, right? Which basically makes you a plant. And one of the defaults, like, recommended characters from the developers is, in fact, a plant as well. It's like a plant centaur. It's actually very cool. I like that character. It's my favorite character out of all of the default ones. Do I get any experience for these? I don't think I've killed one yet. 225. That's not super worth it. Oop, that's a mushroom. I'm assuming that I'm going to be able to tell when I find whatever I'm supposed to be finding. I am covered in spores. Hold on. I think there's a way for me to solve this. I think, even though I'm covered in spores, I don't have itchy skin yet. So I can pour this on myself. There we go. Yes, I washed off. I washed off. Okay. Is your return to Fallout related to my journey? No, Azale. It's actually related to the fact that Mahari and I had a long conversation about my current feelings about Vintage Story and how I was struggling with the progression. I was struggling to enjoy myself because of some issues with the progression, which I'm not going to get into right now. It's not actually the game. It's just that, like, bad RNG. And Mahari randomly recommended, is like, hey, I've been thinking about Fallout 76 because of the new expansion that just recently dropped. there's kind of like a bunch more content that just recently dropped, and the two of us really like 76. So I was like, sure, yeah, I would love to go back as long as we play our old characters, so I can try new builds. So I'm playing a perma-stealth assassin. Yeah, I did just wash myself. It does seem to have worked. So I just need to be careful. So if I get spored on, if I get spewed on by these things, phrasing, then we need to know to remember to not go too far before washing ourselves. I feel like we might have missed whatever we're looking for. I don't know. So whenever you enter a parasang, whenever you enter a parasang, gosh dang it. Wow, instantaneously itchy skin. Okay. We gotta do this different. Let's go back to the medical bay. I really don't want to get one of these diseases. Okay. Recoil back to id. But yeah, Fallout 76 is really fun. If you guys were avoiding it because... Okay, so I'm just looking around. If you guys were avoiding it because it used to be bad, it's not bad anymore. It's a very good game now. So what if I go here and go straight south? Because I was going a really long distance going west here. So if I go here and go straight south, that might actually be a better plan. Let's ignore the roasty bear. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I went south, one tile, it said you got launched. But what I was about to say is that whenever you enter a parasang, you actually enter the central square. So, yeah. Hey man, I just wanted to say I loved your niche games content. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is one of my favorites, and anywho, have fun, good luck. Thanks, Avid. You have a great name for it, Avid CDDA fan. Yeah. Covering niche games has been my jam since YouTube started, and then I just fell in love with Cataclysm this year, and I fell in love with telling stories of it. Although I am kind of getting back into playing other... God damn it. Other games. Pour on myself. I am still covered in spores. Pour on myself. Please wash off. Okay, what we're going to do is we're actually going to land. Yeah, there we go. We landed in the soup. Just looked up the Rainbow Woods. You should enter from the north or south of the center. Brian, no spoilers, please. I don't actually need any help. I enjoy finding things out myself. I do appreciate where you're coming from, though. But, yeah, I like figuring things out myself, so try not to look anything up. And if you do look anything up, just, keep it to yourself. But I do appreciate it, actually, because I did just, enter from the north, so I did kind of figure that out. I've been totally did it. I've been playing since 0.F, needed a break, and played some Quasimorph. Yeah, Quasimorph is... There's 3 games that have been getting suggested to me a whole bunch. Quasimorph, what's it called? Astronauts, I think it is. And, Cogmind. Because I want something a little bit faster paced, Cogmind is the next traditional roguelike on the list. Azale's correct. I have a habit of if I ask, you're allowed to help. If I don't ask, then, leave me be. I enjoy suffering. But yeah, Cogmind's the next one on the list, as far as traditional roguelikes are concerned. But I will probably get to all of the games I just listed. Quasimorph seems super cool. And Ari is the antithesis of looking things up. That is one of the truest statements anyone has ever said about me. Okay. I just remembered we need to head south, not west. I was sitting here talking. Okay. Recognize the area. So I've already been here? Question mark? Because it says recognize. It didn't say you're no longer lost. Okay. Mushrooms are changing color. God, I feel like you could do this multiple times. I'm trying to break mushrooms in our way now. Screw this place. Screw preservation of nature in Caves of Cod. Mushrooms in our way? Murder them. There's some normal plants here. I'm worried I'm like getting out of the... Yep. How did I do that? I went right past it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down into the center parasang And then we're going to go north from the center, because I bet I missed the center tile. And we're literally going to ignore these enemies. Psyched for Cogmine? Cogmine and Cud are your jam? Yeah, Cogmine seems super cool. Did I play Icy at all? No, but I know a lot about it. Because it's a Metroidvania, I pretty much research every single Metroidvania that ever comes out, and I play a lot of them. They were kind of my biggest jam for a really long time. But Icy was like on my wish list for years, and I just kind of never finished it or got around to it. So I ended up watching some stuff about it, but I haven't seen the entire game. Okay. Sight for Cogmine? Yeah. Oh, you meant the entropy effect one. No, I will say I'm not done with entropy effect personally, like in my own time, but it did fall off my radar for a moment just because I got really busy. Oh, here we go. You finished the step, Seek the Heart of the Rainbow. Okay. Thank God the game told me. Jesus Christ. Okay, we're going to... I don't like not being able to see what I'm doing, so we are going to wait till morning again. Unless something comes at us. Chain gun. That is a lot of sludges. That is a lot of sludges. Holy crap. Holy... Guys. Do you see this? Like, half the map is sludges right now. I'm glad I'm flying. Jeez. I don't know how dangerous these are, to be honest. Are they infinitely creating more? Just DACA. Just full DACA. Okay. They seem to have temporarily stopped. Ooh. Must not have been in the middle of a parasite after getting lost. Yeah, I think I guessed that. I know you like roguelikes, but have you ever heard of the Voices of the Void? I have had so many people suggest Voices of the Void to me. A lot of people in my Discord have suggested that it is something that I would like. So, yes, I have heard about it. I watched a video about some of it a little while ago, but I've not seen... It was, like, early in its beta phase, so I've not seen a lot about it yet. We're just gonna come over here and crush these guys to death. Because they're primordial oozes. I'm curious if we were just, like, making more of them or something. Okay, so we're on the right tile, but we haven't found what we're supposed to do here yet. I don't like the spore shrooms, so I'm just gonna kill them. I want to auto-explore, but honestly, I'm afraid to. Specifically because now that we're here, I don't want to leave and get lost trying to come back. Okay, something's going on here. They are literally just spawning from that. Is this like cave shoots or something, or shoot crabs or something like that? They get created when coming into contact with liquids that aren't primordial soup. Oh. Huh. So the brackish water plus the primordial soup is making more. Interesting. What's that? I just saw something. Hold on. Let's open look mode. What's that? Human remains. Pokemon have a pool of coral resin or unbleached bones of a human adult. Their remains have seeded a grove of otherworldly shrooms. Oh! Oh, wasn't that the name of the quest? Hold on. The God's Flesh, right? God's Flesh. So that might be an eater's remains or something like that. There's some unique plants here. El Caudo. Its aspect imbued with lucent coral, this mushroom catches your eye like no other. Cud knows no such hue. And so you ask yourself, What sort of radiant rain dyed its flesh? Ooh, it could be an iota of the eaters themselves mummified in the soil of the rainbow wood? Yes. So it's literally a mushroom who grew on eater flesh, which means that I need to go eat one. Oh my god, there are so many sludges. Please, please leave me be. Cease this harassment. Okay, what do I do? You harvest an eater's flesh from the... Wait. Is that just eater's flesh? Like the normal item called eater's flesh? Oh no, it's... Okay. Is this the flesh of gods? I want to get out of here, so we're just going to eat it. You eat your eater's flesh that hits the spots. You are now sated. Finish the step, eat the god's flesh. Ooh. Well, that's trippy AF. Oh, I don't like that. The screen's wiggly. But there is a road now. So the road goes west to east. So the question becomes, do we go west or do we go east? I think I am going to go this direction first. You ate a shroom. I think you just got stoned. Yeah. There's an actual mushroom called God's Flesh in real life. I didn't know that. In first-person games, this kind of effect would make me sick. Like, legitimately sick. Fortunately, it doesn't really bother me too much in this format, I'll say. Oops. Is this a buff? Shimmering. Minus 60 witness, but you can see into a dimension half a step over. Okay. So before we get too far away, I do actually want to go back and get more God's Flesh, because I'm worried that this will wear off and we'll lose sight of the road. That seems like a valid concern. These guys suck. Let's go ahead and re-equip this. Re-equip this. And take flight, because I no longer want to fight these things. And let's go back. Okay, the mushroom missed me. And get more God's Flesh. Wait, why can I attack them when I'm in the air? Are they that big? Oh, I can't reach it now. Okay, let's harvest more of these real quick. They're mostly just missing me. That should be enough. Let's get the hell out of this tile. Holy crap, that's so many sludges. Okay. I didn't mean to auto-explore. What's the rest button again? There we go. Ooh. There's also an item in Isaac. Yeah, that makes sense. I have not played a lot of Isaac, but I do respect it as one of the better new age roguelikes that's ever been made. Kind of it and Risk of Rain kind of really defined an entire generation of roguelikes. Yeah, those sludges are just making more sludges. We just need to go. Follow the rainbow road. Oh, haha, I just got it. Ooh, what's this? Mushroom flesh. I mean, the road leads right into it. Is there a door, or am I supposed to break it open? With the random generation, there's entirely a possibility that there's supposed to be a door, but that one didn't spawn. Okay, there's no door. Big time. Oh, here we go. You finish the step, follow the coral path. Hat's Clang, I presume. Hat's Clang. Is it a coincidence that the knotted, rampant throng of Orden that is Pat's clan is shaped in the vague form of a humanoid? Or is the prodigy fungus welcoming their extra-dimensional anthropod visitors with a warm gesture? In either case, their splendid orange cap looks like a fancy hat. The semblance ends there, however. In place of a face, there's only a trio of undulated tentacles. At the edges of your field of vision, more tentacles writhe over tools, books, circuit boards, frog cadavers, and saltwater pearls. You realize just how many things Clang does at once, and you wonder at nature's decision to bestow peak organic wit to a fungus. Another game you highly recommend is Slay the Princess, a psychological horror game. I unfortunately watched someone play the entirety, 100%ed of the Slay the Princess, so I can't really play it. But great game. I completely agree with that recommendation. That's Clang, I presume. Clang puff at you? Excuse me. Clang puff at you. I'm here to collect a debt for the Barathermites. Prickles? Clang miss Prickles. Why do you owe Prickles a debt? Clang puff on Prickles during lecture on light refraction. Prickles angry. You know, for being one of the smartest people of a generation, he is not exactly great at language. Really? Well, you can repay the debt now. Barathrum wants you to build something, a climber. He says only you can do it. Clang care little for debt. Wow, you suck. But you owe Barathrum. He needs your help. Clang puff on debt. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? Clang think. Clang got it. Clang puff on you. You're using this word in so many different contexts that it can't possibly mean anything good. Excuse me. Clang puff on you. You host Clang. You spread Clang for Clang. Then your Clang shrivels away. Clang puff of you, then Clang build jalopy. He's calling it a jalopy. That's great. Sure. Puff away. Okay, we don't want it on our arms, I feel like. What is our least important limb? That's a weird question to ask ourselves so early after waking up. I'm gonna take a drink of coffee. Okay. This is a weird thing to say, but I think the least important thing in my entire body is my face. No one really likes looking at me anyways. My charisma's balls. Okay, you've gained the ability Puff Spores. You've contracted Clang on your face. That's going into the video. That's a great sentence. Clang puff on you. Clang build jalopy. Okay. You finished the step, convince Clang to disrupt the climber. Gained a level. 29. Wow. So why are you the color of coral, and why did the brick road outside only appear after I ate the eater's flesh cap? Clang want no visitors. So Clang relocate workshop. Half dimension away. Tasties Tasties alter the viewing plane. Okay. You trade? Oh, no, you don't. So we're supposed to return to Gridgate now. I'm worried about the fact that he infected me with something. Hold on. So I gained an ability. What's that ability do? Puff spores. You puff spores and spread Clang. I kind of don't like him. He's kind of a jerk, but I guess we don't have a choice. I guess we'll go ahead and recoil back to the Gridgate. See what they say about this whole thing. I'm guessing I need to speak to Otto. Although he might not like that I'm carrying Clang back with me. Oh, I need to speak with Barathrum, not Otto. Am I going to, like, immediately infect Barathrum? Hi, buddy. You're so old. I have more to ask. I just, like, calling him old. I convinced Pat's Clang to construct the climber. Well, welcome news, disciple. Please take this as a token of my gratitude. Finish the quest. I received a quantum mote? The hell is that? I'm going to be asking that question a lot in this stream. The flywheel of our scheme is spinning. but we must keep our paws on the treadle. What? Are you ready to learn what comes next? Yes. The climber design relies on the use of electromagnets to interface with the planet's magnetic field and generate torque. Unfortunately, the spindle generates an own interfering field, perhaps as a mechanism to prevent unwanted ascension. Our aim is to access the spindle's control unit and disable the field. How we accomplish this, however, is an enigma. From disparate parts across the archives of Digitomb, Aristotle has stitched together a cryptic but instructional brocade. Brocade? I actually don't know that word. That's the first word Caves of Hud is just absolutely introduced to me. Yeah. She's learned the field can be turned off from a place called Brightshoal, located in the Thin World and accessible only through Reshef's tomb inside the Tomb of the Eaters. I get to go in the Tomb of Eaters. Nice. Strange, this, and imprecise, but as tinkers we know, a crude blueprint is better than no blueprint. You must return to Amen Porch and enter the Tomb of Eaters. Once inside, trace the errant paths cut into the mausoleum by robbers and vandals and ascend to Reshef's burial chamber. As for the gaining to the tomb, Reshef sealed the gate 1,000 years ago, but there's a flaw in the seal. The ancient mark of death has been lost to time, but if you were to recover it, and I already did. It was in his wife, lover's, whatever grave. We're fine. If you were to recover it and incise the mark on your body, then the death gate would open for you, as it did for countless Eater cadavers in the long blurred past. Recover the dark mark of death, Argon. Enter the tomb and cross into Brightshoal. Place your paws once again on the dial and drum. I'll enter the tomb. As I'd hoped you would, Archon, take this disc with the signal encoded just in case, and take this tattoo gun for whenever you recover the mark of death. You'll want to bring a pickaxe too, or some instrument for digging through stone. And beware, the tomb is a vast and ancient space and sacred to many. I cannot speak to what you will experience there. I don't know this, but I actually would like to know this. I'm not asking for help, but I'm asking for clarification. I have been told that there is a mega dungeon in Caves of Cod. Is the Tomb of Eaters the mega dungeon, or is that farther in the game? Like, I've been told that there's a dungeon way larger than anything else I've encountered so far. Can I get the TLDR after meeting the mushroom guy? Basically, he exploded spores onto me and told me to go around spreading them, and I have no intention of doing that. And then I came back and spoke to Parathrum. That's about it. He was not a very talkative fellow. The tomb is up there with one of the largest and scariest places. Okay. So, Galvanize, you seem to know a lot about Caves of Cod. It seems like you finished the game before. Should I go straight in, or should I go and, like, prepare? Like, I'm level 29. I have 15 armor value. I have most of the skills that I want. I am interested in getting my tinkering up high enough to get my monorail thing, my rail cannon. And I do know a way I could get more attribute points. Yeah, he actually spored on me. It's gross. I'll heed your warning. Farewell. I am considering, like, spending a moment preparing, because if this is the mega dungeon I've been hearing about, then this is apparently a massive run ender. Like, this place is ridiculously hard. So I'm considering taking a moment to, like, finish some loose ends. Even Soren just said the tomb is a damn big dungeon. You are at a good level, but I think if you would get rid of your infection, it would make things easier. Oh, the Klein infection? Does the Klein infection actually really affect me that much? It's on my face. Look. +1 intelligence, increased reputation with fungi, but reduced reputation with a consortium of Phyta. How do I get rid of it? Klein does give me intelligence. Hold on. So here's a question, Galvanize. Does the temporary intelligence of items allow me to take skills? Like, can I, if I get to 29 intelligence temporarily, can I learn with Tinkering 3? You're a good power level for the tomb. You'll have to explore to know what your threats are. Okay, so that's good to know. So my next question is, I really... Ooh, what's this, by the way? I actually forgot to look at this. Particle blips of a probabilistic core appear and trace across discrete shells of energy. Okay. +1 to saves. Though that's kind of amazing. Where does it go? Floating nearby? We like our hover sled, but I think this is cooler. We like our hover sled a lot. Does the hover sled no, it actually weighs. I was going to ask if it weighs negative amounts in my thing. Temporarily. Check my quests. Spread clang. Okay. I mean, deep in the earth, succulents, cragmensch, joppa, fish, and goatfolk. Sentient member of the goatfolk faction. I know where one of those is. Joppa's easy. Sentient member of the cragmensch faction is a little bit harder. I know where a succulent is. Spores at a depth of at least 20? So no, if I get temporary intelligence, that doesn't count. So I actually need to get permanent intelligence. So what I'm hearing is Eater's Flesh or Quantum Flux, right? I will say, I am not afraid to save scum for Quantum Flux. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to explain that. If we come across it, we come across it. I will be on the lookout for Quantum Flux, though, because I'm pretty sure that gives me attribute points as well. I think it just gives me attribute points. Eater's Flesh will give me a random attribute. So there's a chance that I don't get the right attribute with Eater's Flesh. Let's see. So I know where the goat... You know what? Let's just solve the ones that I know about first. Quick question. I want an answer to this one, too. If I sit in this hyperbolic bed to get rid of my shimmering, is it going to cure Clang? These are really easy, lucky. It's random every time. Oh. I would say that your build is probably afraid of the giant laser worms in the tomb. Okay. I don't think you know what you're talking about, Azale, so I'm just going to ignore everything you just said. I don't think you've played this game. You told me before that you haven't played this game. So yeah, if I sleep in the biotic bed, is that going to get rid of Clang? Because I actually don't want to get rid of Clang. I like the extra intelligence. It probably didn't give me any skill points either. Yeah, it didn't. You know, I should probably pick up Shield Slam at some point, but we're not going to do it right now. I could also pick up Spry. Trying to see if there's anything I can pick up that's going to help. Poison tolerance might be important. Take less damage from heating and cooling effects. Weathered might be important. You may ingest one additional tonic without it reacting adversely to the tonic you've already ingested. That seems good. Apothecary seems good too. Neutron Flux, that gives you AV only. Oh, only Eater injectors give you random stats. Okay. And points to the Trukin. Yeah, okay. I have no interest in looking at this game outside of your LP. Fair. Remember you can make those serums from the Arspice seed for the Palladium Reef? Oh yeah, true. Giant laser rooms sound like something... Yeah, hold on. So I do have the recipe for Eater's Nesters. Good point. Because I'd like to get the intelligence, Arspice seeds, and those are from the Palladium Reefs. I do have 2 photonics, and I know where I could get more. So maybe we just make a whole bunch of Eater's Nesters. And someone just confirmed that I can sleep this off, and... Oh, it didn't get rid of the shimmering either. I guess I wait that off. So maybe that's something we do. We go to id Freehold, and we see about going to the Palladium Reefs nearby, which is an area I haven't really explored much anyways, right? And we see about... Ooh, the Antimancer cell. We see about getting some Arspice seeds from the Palladium Reefs. They're pretty rare, but we could do a little bit of exploration there. See if we can get more Eater. Oh, wow. That is a lot of money. Do we have anything to sell to this guy to to get that money off of him? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, we are going to very quickly recoil back to Grit Gate. Oh, it doesn't have enough charge. Hold on. Very quickly recoil back to Grit Gate, and then come back here and sell a bunch of stuff, because he has a bunch of stuff on him. Let's go to this, and let's just pick up a bunch of our stuff. That's probably too much, but it's fine. Charge this. We'll look over at chat in a second. Only doing the quest will get rid of it. Okay. I do actually have harvesting, I think. That's a good call. I need harvesting. That is under cooking. I do have harvesting. Okay. So we can get the R-Splice seeds. Good. Because I'd like to get the intelligence to make that cannon, because it's just like, it's one of my build goals to have big heavy weapon cannon. We're only going to sell the ones that aren't broken. Nice. There's another 500 drams. Where are we sitting on money? Let's check. 3,600. That's not bad. I mean, it's not really enough to buy some of the late game items, but it's not bad. I'm going to sell the Crysteel gauntlets because they weigh a lot. And I think that'll be it. Just so we have some walking around money. Man, whenever 200's and walking around money. Ooh. Strange tubes. That could be a thing. Strange tubes are often weapons. There's a 1 in 365 chance per plant. Wow, that seems really low. I mean, leveling seems like an option. When do I get my Nets attribute point? I think it's not for a while. Like, it's not for a long while that I get my Nets attribute point. We want to be stronger right now. Freezing Ray is a good option. I think Quickness is better, though. Quickness doesn't really give me much, though. Yeah, we'll take Freezing Ray for strength. For not for strength, but like for becoming stronger. I think I'm going to wait to buy any skills until I know what kind of things I'm going to be facing. Because I feel like endurance or endurance or self-discipline might be really good here. But I'm not sure which one yet. So we're going to wait until we see what we're facing. Do I have the Snake Oiler? I don't think so. Snake Oiler would be really nice. For... Where is that? That's under social persuasion. I don't even have the persuasion skill. Yeah, Snake Oiler treats your Edo as if it was 4 points higher for the sake of selling things. I mean, I barely need that. I have so much freaking money. I have a ridiculous amount of money already. I'm thinking about what the best way of getting attribute points is. I'm 29. I know that you get a +2 to attributes every once in a while. Do you know when that is? Because if I could get that Nets +2, that would bring me up to 27. Because I have a +1 right now. That would bring me up to 27. And then I could spend an attribute point on intelligence. Because the thing about eating an Eater's Net, I only have a 1 in 6 chance of it hitting the right attribute. Although I will say, if it hits any attribute, that's fine. Okay. So... God, I hate this effect. I have a couple places I want to hit real quick. We're going to... Puff Clang. Or Puff Joppa, because I don't care about Joppa too much. Oh! We get to dunk on Argive? Dude. Argive gives a curt nod and an extended cock of an eyebrow. Apprentice? He returns to his tasks. Argive. I am no apprentice. The Barathrumites call me disciple now. Did they now? Well, you're not my disciple. Gritgate is not Joppa. You pridesome solder nail. And in this house, you are apprentice still. Now, what did you want? Be quick. Well, fine, jerk. I was trying to say I did a good job. Oh, that's a stem soft, skin glitter. Okay. Let's see. Stasis, empty injectors, stasis. Nothing good. I was hoping that he would have something good. Can I repair these for cheap? Because if it's not cheap, I'm not gonna repair them. Just some C? Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll repair these for C. Even multiples of 3 give you 1 to all. Even multiples of 3 give you 1 to all. So you're talking about every 3 levels. So I will get a +1 to all at level 30 then, right? +1 to all stats. That's doable. I thought there was a +2 somewhere, but I might just be wrong. Ooh, nice. More monies, more monies. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to finish this quest real quick. Deep in the Earth, Succulents, Cried Mesh, and Goatfolk. We are going to go to Yaku. And we're gonna puff a warden against his will. Actually, I'm gonna ask him first. Can I get your consent? I can't. I'm sorry. I disagree with this on a level. Wait, what? Why didn't that work? Oh, because he's not part of the Goatfolk faction. Oh. Okay, so I need to go into the jungle and find a Goatfolk. What faction are you part of? I don't think... Are they... I think they're consorting with Phyta, not Succulents. So it depends on faction, not based on what they are. Even multiples of 3. Oh. You said that in a very weird way. So even multiples of 3 is every even, as in like multiples of 3, but only on the even numbers. So that's every 6 levels would be the easier way of saying that. Okay, so 30 will still get me +1 to all. Okay, good to know. Good to know. I'm streaming at the same time. I can't think about math right now. Sorry. I'm normally good at math, but my brain is doing too many things. Let's find a Goatfolk village that I have not destroyed. I think I've not destroyed this one. Stop shooting me. I just want to clang on you. Okay, so sentient fish. I can probably find a legendary fish that's sentient. Ichor merchant. Actually, let's go talk to the Ichor merchant. Legendary Ichor merchant would be good for us because they might have some stuff that we want. Chain gun. Are you sentient? I mean, I doubt it. We can try, though. Okay. Apparently that was a sentient fish. See if we can find the entrance to this legendary Ichor merchant. We got a new historic site. That'll give us a new legendary of some sort. Recently learned that that's a guarantee. I just want the clang on you. RA 2015. Yeah, not happy about that. Freezing club, don't care. Fresh water, sure. Copper ingot, sure. Still no stairs. You can go down 20 depths pretty easily through Bethesda. Yeah. That's true. Actually, if I do it, I kind of want to do it in I want to do the old 20 depths, which is to go down through Joppa, because whenever the game first entered its beta, like, it's something that people did a lot, is that you would go down through the Joppa hole, because there's a giant hole in the bottom of Joppa. And it just kind of just goes. From what I can tell, it just kind of just goes forever. Okay, let's talk to the legendary merchant, wake him up, and talk to him. Okay, cloning drought. Oh, but it's 3K. Okay, so cloning drought would give us a guaranteed eater's nectar, primordial soup, more cloning drought, and is cloning drought worth it? When did I first play? I played a week after it showed up on Steam. And then I played for like 10 hours or something like that. And then I played again, fuck, what was it? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? It was before they added most of the stuff it was before they added Deep Jungle. 6K for 2 nectars? I mean, that's honestly not a bad call. 6K for 2 nectars. I could do that. I could just sell everything to him and I would have 3 total nectars. Right? Maybe I even keep one so I can find cloning droughts in the future. I feel like nectars are worth more than 6K, right? It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I'll get rid of a bunch of that. Care about freeze grenade. I can freeze people on my own. So how much do I physically have on me right now? How many of these can I buy right now? I have currently 4K on me, so I could buy 1. What do you guys think? Do you guys think 3K for a nectar, maybe 6K for 2 nectars, is that actually worth it? Or is it a better idea to just go to the Palladium Shores, get to level 30, and see if... What I'd probably do is, for the sake of the stream and the sake of expediency, is I would get to level 30 in the Palladium Shores. I would stay in the Palladium Shores, and if I get a R-Splice seed, by time I get to 30, I'll make one. I can put the rough gemstones in the rock plunder and Bep's workshop. Make them worth a little more. Oh. Okay, we'll do that before we sell them. So those are off the table. Okay. I still have 3,000. I still have enough for 1 Eater's Nectar right now. I don't know. I'm a little conflicted on this one. I'm not sure if that's worth it, because there's other things I could buy with that much money. And there's a chance that I never did intelligence off this, right? Like, you know, Gambler's Paradox, I could just, you know, roll ego 3 times. Although I could save strum. How do you guys feel about save strumming the Eater's Nectars to get intelligence, just so I can get my rail cannon? Because what I can do is I can go to a town, I can set a checkpoint. Oh no, you can't do that in this game because it decides your RNG ahead of time. So I will always get the same result. I forgot about that. You have to use like premonition or something like that to fuck with the RNG. Yeah, I've messed with this before with mutations, where if you spend 4 points to get a new mutation and you save come and you do it again, you always get the same 4 mutations, because whenever you save and then reload, it doesn't change the RNG seed, because the people who developed this game are super freaking smart. But if you use premonition or some sort of premonition-like ability, then it actually changes the thing. Yeah, Galvanize is confirmed. It doesn't actually work. Yeah. Even Soren says they've explored the shores a lot and only ever found 1 seed. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Here's what I'm thinking. We have a lot of other... You know what? We have access to a ton of money. We have those water things, right? So here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy 1 cloning drought to make 1 nectar, right? And then... And you guys will have to teach me how to use a cloning drought. I've never actually used one correctly. I always mess it up somehow. But we're going to use 1 cloning drought to make a nectar, and then we're going to go to the Palladium Reef, and we're going to get to level 30. And if we get another seed in that time, we'll make another nectar. And if we fail, we'll come back and buy another cloning drought. I do have infinite money. It's just, I don't have infinite time, and it takes time to turn that water into money, right? I mean that turn it into something that isn't going to cost a shit ton of weight. Okay, we're doing it. Whew. That was a lot of money to spend in one go. We will buy back some of our... What's the most expensive thing we can buy back? There we go. Gold nuggets. Actually, let's do bronze ingots. We'll buy back 3 of our bronze ingots just so that we're not carrying around that much weight. And double check to make sure we don't have anything else that we want to sell. I don't care about Hulk honey injectors. I think it's shade oil. I don't care about shade oil. I don't care about skulk. I don't care about Sphinx. So we'll sell those as well. That's 400. So buy these 2. There we go. And let's just buy 2 of these back. Okay. We have a little bit of money, but not really much. We're keeping... Oh, I can sell that as well. We're keeping our cells. Is any of this worth anything? Not really. Burberry is worth a lot. Oh, here we go. Credits wedge. We'll sell that as well. There we go. I think we've got as much out of this. We're trying to clone items. Oh, cloning draw. Wait. Can I clone him? Can I clone him to have him sell more things? Did I get the wrong item? Oh my, that's really funny if I got the right item. If I got the wrong item, I'm going to save scum. I actually thought cloning drought also cloned items. So polymorphic polygel. Oh, I can clone him. Okay, how do I clone him, Galvanize? Because this is probably the most important. Iker merchants are my favorite legendary merchants because they sell wild shit. Absolutely wild shit. Like they sell the things that can break the game in the best ways. The rest of the legendary merchants are fine. Normally, if you find a legendary weaponsmith, they'll sell legendary weapons that are like carbines and stuff like that. Who cares? But the Iker merchant, Iker merchants sell some wild shit. You can get neutron flux, you can get eater nectar, you can get all kinds of wild shit from them. So how do I clone him? Do I need to inject him with it or something like that? Do I pour it on him? Pour it. It says nearby. I'm worried I miss him. Weapons are build dependent Ikers forever. Yeah. Yep, pour it. Okay. Did that work? A grotesque protuberance swells from a the legendary Iker merchant's back as she begins to bud. We're just gonna... Ah! There's 2! There's 2! Does the clone have a shop? Oh, the clone doesn't have anything to trade? Is she going to get something to trade if I wait enough time? Did I just waste a shit ton of money? So if I wait for, like, the next... Oh, there's an great bottle there. If I wait for the next, like, rotation of money, will they have money? I wanted to, get reputation, because sometimes they'll sell me their items for free. Wait for next restock. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do is... We're going to recoil back to Gritgate and pick up more of our selling items. This is cool. This is cool. We're just gonna kind of fill up our inventory a little bit here. And then... Trail to Jakua? I think that's the closest. And I want to mark... Oh, I haven't done my Beetles either. I could do the Beetles. Hey, which one of these is attribute points? I know one of these is attribute points. Is it enhanced prowess? I think it's enhanced prowess, right? So I can do the enhanced prowess ones to get attribute points. 3 padded items, 3 jacked items. If I could get padded or jacked as a recipe, those would be stupidly easy. And I think I already have several portions of scorpion jerky. I did most of the scorpion jerky quest, okay? I got 3 servings instead of 4. Thanks, Azale. Thank you so much, dude. You need to stop doing that. I appreciate it, like, tremendously, but, like, come on. You have bills. Okay, what was I doing? Let's go ahead and unmark that quest. And I need to go to journal. Legendary. Where's my legendary icon merchant? We'll mark him so we don't lose him. I don't care about layers necessarily. We'll mark that because we haven't been there. We have been there. I'm just marking some stuff super fast here, so I know what I'm looking for. We don't care about natural features. We've been to Shamrod. Okay. So we're gonna go back up here real quick, go back down, and sell him a bunch of stuff to get our money items back. That's my goal. Because he currently has a shit ton of currency items. Did I sell him my polyhedral rings by accident? God damn it. I didn't notice that they were in the thing. They give me 1 armor. They're really expensive to buy back. I don't know if I care. I mean, 1 armor is a lot. Yeah, I'll buy them back. I'm actually very annoyed that I did that by accident. It's fine. We have the money. Okay. You don't have things yet. Okay. I'm curious what this odd trinket is. Yeah, I'll do the So was I right that enhanced prowess is the extra stat points, right? We also can go up to this ruin up here, this historic site, in order to see what about getting a legendary as well. He hasn't reset his stuff. Okay. We weren't here for you anyways. Let's camp real quick and preserve fresh foods. And so in order to get the Scorpiox, we've done this before. What we're going to do is basically we just need to go into the desert and go until we see scorpions, which means I do need to zoom out. I don't care about you. You're not a threat to me. That's a tile. There are some scorpions over there though. And basically there's just a RNG chance. And whenever we come on, there we go. And whenever we kill these guys, that they'll drop a body. And we can butcher them for their bodies. What the hell are these? Oh, it's a legendary Spark Tick and Virtuoso Weaver. Interesting. Saito was hostile. I mean, at the same time, free Nano Weave Vest. Hell yeah. Legendary Snapjaw. Doesn't have anything to trade though. Is that all of them? Alt. Yeah, it's all of them. Wait, is any of these corpses? Come on. The look menu sometimes. Fire ants, dragonfly. Dragonfly. No, didn't get lucky. Ooh, there we go. We're Scorpiox. Just find metamorphic gel and use it on the scorpion jelly. Definitely worth it. Yeah, no. If we find metamorphic gel, it is going straight to the eaters. Serum for sure. Oh, that's a legendary Scorpioc. And another Virtuoso Weaver. Why? 2 in a row? That seems weird. And we can jump over here, there, and then bash him in the face. Is that a Scorpioch? No. Another Nano Weave vest. Sure. Free money. Of course, I once again have absolute garbage luck getting these corpses. There we go. Butcher the meats. And then whip up a meal. I hit the run button. Preserve fresh foods. Scorpion jerky. Okay. Let's go turn that in. I would like to go back to my normal zoom level game. Ruins nearby? Sure, whatever. Clone army of yourself? That sounds interesting. Why won't the game give me my old zoom level back? Like, I want the zoom level halfway between these two zoom levels. Whatever. I'll just deal with being slightly too zoomed in. Oh my gosh, so many ruins. I mean, we'll mark them for the future in case we ever care, but they're kind of in a bad area. Okay, so we have to find the Baytil that wants the Scorpion Jerky. This might take a second. Do you have any other attribute quests? I do. So I was right then, prowess is attribute, right? I was hoping I could butcher the troll, but it didn't give me the option. Okay, I don't know if this is the one. It's 5 wide glass bottles. There's another Baytil over here. 3 padded items. Go down the floor. Baytil right there. Jacked items. Yeah, so the main ones that I would need to do to get more Baytil quests is I would need, I don't know where Elder Tarkbeards are. Someone maybe can call me, tell me that one. I would need Jacked and Padded recipe in order to reliably get, those. Let's see, Baytil. There's not one on this floor. There's one right there. Tarkbeard lands, okay. It's trying to be the last one I interacted with, I think. I just don't know what floor that was on. Concentrated still beard gland paste. I don't care though, because that just is going to be a weapon. Yeah, I have a couple places that I can visit tinkers, and I have been looking out for those recipes. I just haven't found them yet. If I find the recipe, it's like instantaneously, right? Offer for Baytil. Oh, it's a mutation point. Damn it. It's not what I want. So is prowess and mutation points then? Or is it random? To go to Tarkland to find Tarkbeards. Okay. Silly. I mean, I guess we just get like more psychometry or two-hearted or something like that. Two-hearted's eventually very good, but it's only good on odd levels. Can I level up Freezing Ray anymore? No, I can't advance to that anymore. Yeah, we'll get Heightened Witness. Okay, it's 50-50 random attribute points or a mutation point. And then if you're a Truekin, you get match points every time. That's probably why I thought it, because my solo run was a Truekin. Okay, so we will We'll do a quick run of Tinkers. This was a good idea. This is a good idea to get more... Now it'll give me that zoom level. This was a good idea on how to get more attribute points. Stasis, empty card, okay. He doesn't have any. Brickgate has recipes. I don't remember who has recipes in Brickgate. Someone here does, though. We'll just go down the list. Not you. Not you. Seppa? Oh, he has a thing to... Must enter the Bright Roll through Tombs of Eaters. I might come back to him and ask him about that. I'll go to Ezra Nets then. That is a good call. Coprocessor and Masterwork. Oh yeah, we'll take Masterwork. Masterwork is great. It adds a bunch of accuracy and stuff like that. So, I don't know what Coprocessor does. When powered, this item grants bonus intelligence and provides computer power to local lattice. But that's temporary intelligence. It's not going to do what I need it to do. But we'll grab Coprocessor. That's a really good, or Masterwork. That's a really good upgrade. Matthew, neat. I just want to check everyone because I don't know. One of these people might randomly have something. Primordial soup. Lots of crayons. Dart gun. I still like nope. Ortho's not going to have any. You girl has a weird inventory, so she might have some. No, she just still has the stuff that I sold her. Ezra is next. You said that the guy with the fun name, Ilahaj. Ilahaj. We'll call him Ela. Call them Ela. Nanon? What's that? Nanon. Ooh! This weapon has a chance to dismember on penetration? Yes. That is the stronger version of Serrated. Go ahead and buy that. I'll learn those real quick. Because I can make my hammer Masterwork if I wanted to. Although there are probably better things to make my hammer. Can't learn either of those for the same reason. Okay. I know where another one is. So let's go to Kiaka. They won't have any recipes, but there is a town. Settlements. Ayla, no. That one and that one. That one. Those three all are towns. That's Bela. Ignore the ruins. I don't care. All of these towns have tinkers. Willowy? I already know Willowy. Nulling. When powered on a weapon, this astrally burdens its target on hits. When powered on a piece of armor or shield, astrally burdens its wearer. So that means you can't teleport. Identify the thing. Make sure he doesn't have any microchips that we want. Okay. We'll go to this town. Oh, I haven't done this. Oh, this is just a grove. Damn. We need to go to id. Let's see, antimatter cell. That's a fun one. Identify that artifact. Where is this guy's... Someone said something about a rock tumbler. I'm kind of afraid to break their stuff. I'm very afraid to break their stuff. Oh, I guess I have cytometry. Rock tumbler. Is that stealing? Store an item. How long does this take? I mean, he didn't seem to mind me taking the smooth ones. Yeah, it looks like it's about 20% more. That's really nice. Have you visited Bep in the Freehold? Is one of the best cloning subjects. Strange yellow furniture. Okay. We're gonna just wait here a moment. Waiting somewhere. Because we need to pass time anyways. Let's move. There we go. Take all. Have you changed your recipes yet? No. Is there anywhere else that I have a tinker? There's no tinker in my version of Sit Stay Stilt. So I think that's it. All the tinkers I have available right now. That's unfortunate. Let's just check the merchant here because Bep did change their inventory. So we can check this guy's inventory. He has not changed over? I think it's based on the last time you talked to the merchant. Okay. I think we'll just go to the Palladium Reefs then. And spend some time here, leveling, and once we get level 30, we'll aim for this again. Plus, I want to do some fighting, and I have spent a lot of time just now selling stuff. I love how these guys are like, you're actually bound, and I'm like, I don't care though. Oh, I hate these things. These are tongue tyrants. They are one of the things that can just completely murder you in here. Because they will spam grab you. And every time you try and move, like if you look, I'm just being pulled around with grabs. And there's just fungal spores for days in here. Am I... No. Okay, I was making sure that I wasn't, like, getting infected or anything like that. I actually think I need to use this, an injector. God damn. Where's my injectors? Zap. Slam that guy. I hate these things so much. Okay. They're all dead. Gosh dang. Yeah, Palladium Reef is pretty dangerous, to be honest. How much experience are these guys giving me? 250. Okay. I'm getting experience from them. Not gonna be the fastest leveling, but it will definitely be leveling. Thankfully, I am friendly with slugs. Because the Kaleidos slugs also kind of suck. The spores are from me? Wait, is Clang helping me? Hey, Cloud. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. We are just, you know, enjoying the crap out of Caves and Crud right now. Speaking of, I need more water. Actually, that one group of tongue tyrants, as fun as that name is, almost gave us enough to level. Much as I was complaining about 250 experience not being that much, apparently it honestly really is. At least we don't have to worry so much about. Yeah, why was I giving off spores? Interesting. Is that because there's a clang on my face? Every once in a while, I'm gonna stop and check tinkering to make sure I didn't get an R-Splice seed. I know it's rare, but it's worth checking. Yeah. Maybe I do this for a little bit longer than 30 then, because we're actually getting experience very quickly here. We need to freeze one of these. I think we killed it. Dalton Croc. We did not kill it. Ah, I hate these things so much. Freeze those two. Did not stay frozen. Basically, in order to kill these are Trining Lampreys. Basically, every time one of them dies, they will clone themselves. I have to stun or freeze all three of them, or two of the three of them at the same time. In order to kill them. I just took a ton of damage by running into that sand dollar thingy. I'm not gonna get much out of this area anyways. There's no reef here. We need more reef. Birds. Is there reef in the clam dimension? I don't remember. I mean, I don't know if the clam area is a dimension per se. Maybe the clams just send you out into this area. To be honest, I've never investigated it that much. Jellyfish. If plasma jellies weren't so far in the game, whenever I play a possession character at some point in the future, I would love to possess and become a jellyfish. They're so cool. I like jellyfish. Ow. That is in fact the Cloud. Yeah. We're friends of sorts on YouTube. Used to talk more. We both got busy. Fully understandable. We're adults. Cloud makes really cool videos. Actually, one of the videos that Cloud just made recently is about like a bunch of different roguelikes, and honestly, I'm gonna learn some tricks from Cloud on editing. The fuck is that? Quatrevolt's glider. Interesting. What's it do? Can we kill it? It bleeds. Unfortunately, this is one of those games where just because it bleeds doesn't mean we can kill it. Spinning lampreys are a great example of that. Statue. Please click on the statue. Polymask. We already know that lore, though. Our freezing rays actually managed to keep up in damage. I'm honestly surprised by that. Normally, the rays kind of fall off late game. I guess that's one benefit of freezing ray, though, is that even if it falls off in damage, it will continue to freeze enemies way late into the game. So I did kind of choose the correct ray. I just wanted Dragon Breath because I planned on my character becoming a little bit of a dragon. We still did not find an R-Splice seed. Why am I leaving? I don't need to be leaving. Cloud Enjoyer? Yeah. They make really good content. They had a really nice series that was them playing... trying to think of too many things at once. Them playing Terraria as a newbie with their friends, and I actually really liked that. That was a cool way of doing it. Kind of like making the community in on learning a game. It was cool to watch someone play a game that I have played hundreds of hours of for the first time, especially a game like Terraria. Ooh, what just happened? Okay. Electrical arc, electrical arc, electrical arc. Leaps from the electrical arc. Ah, Quatrevolt glider multiplies and then shot lightning at me. Ah, so that's what they do. I figured that they had to do something special. Oh shit, they just did so much damage to me. Nope. Nope, the absolute fuck out of that. Okay, so we need to be careful about those. Speaking of things to be careful about. Frickin' tongue tyrants. Sentence I didn't think I'd be saying very often. Leveled 22 Flaming Ray? That's silly. So you just put everything into Flaming Ray? I mean, at 22, I imagine it scaled to late game. Man, those things do not stay frozen for very long. Who are you? Reef Hermit. I was hoping that they sold an Irish Fly suit or something like that. Something shooting lightning at me. I actually think that is not lightning. That's an Iden rifle. I recognize the little twinned thing too. It has like a twinned laser beam to our Iden rifles. Whenever I'm doing rifle builds, Iden rifle is probably my favorite weapon in the game. But we were intentionally going for heavy weapons because I have not done it before. What just happened? Is that a tongue tire? Yeah. Those Polita slugs were helping me break free. Very nice of them. And a shit ton of tongue tyrants. Great. Cooldown is a huge part of why the rays are so great. Yeah, and if you get enough willpower, you can get them down really, really low. Get into a 5-round cooldown. Spacer weapons can spread plasma, which makes elemental damage insane. Oh, good to know. I don't think I know how that works. We can't conk these guys because they don't have heads. And there's our level. So, yeah, now we have a base 27 intelligence, I want to say. Just still not enough to get Tinker. We don't have an attribute point yet. Who would clamp? Yeah, let's go. Caverns beneath Lake Hanam. Yeah, so it is a whole different place. Okay. I want these tubers. We can make serums out of them. Plasma's jelly spread it. That green gas being coated in is not good. Oh. So if I was a plasma jelly with a flaming ray, that'd actually be pretty sweet. Although it would be hard to do that because whenever you possess things, you have to take random mutations. So it'd be hard to choose what mutation you get. Man, I need a thing to be able to phase through force fields. This has been a problem. Just force them into a wall with me, of course, but like... Okay. I'm taking a large amount of damage from bleeding right now. Playing a plasma with a flaming ray sounds like a really cool idea. Well, bye, Brian. Thanks for joining us. I'm not going to be streaming for too long today. Unfortunately, what the fuck is that? Sappy Gorged Growth. Oh, I love that sprite. Look at that thing. Carpet of spent and damp sporophytes dither in glutted ecstasy on the calcified trellis. They sucked blood from the life-wet beings around them and grew the scaffolding bone, whose superior extremity terminates in a monstrous beak. So it's like living mushrooms with bones inside them? I'm not sure. Caves of Cud descriptions are kind of useless on the average. What the fuck was that? I forgot something. What did I forget? I just got hit by a memory eater. I didn't have any shield. I didn't lose anything important, did I? Oh, hey, I can take sweep now. I'll do that in a second. What the fuck did I forget? Either way, slam him. Okay, we're forgetting things fast now. We're going to run and get the fuck away from that thing. I don't know what it's doing to us. I don't know what it's forgetting, but I assume we're forgetting skills. You know what? Screw this place. What did I forget? I didn't lose any important skills. Is that permanent? The forgetfulness? Oh, I have itchy skin. Hold on. I need to go to Direct Gate and get rid of that before it becomes a problem. That was the wrong place to teleport to. Is the forgetfulness forget? Oh, it gets rid of my map layout and a secret. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. I thought it was making me forget skills. I was like, holy crap. Okay, so you lose skills, same as the amnesia. Okay, that's less, you know, existentially terrifying. I've never run into one of those before. I just saw the name Memory Eater and I just kind of made some assumptions. Oh, we need to get rid of Clang as well. 4 ways. So, yeah, let's do Joppa real quick. This is going to be really fast sent. But that's kind of the idea. So we're going to get Dread Roots on the way down. Dread Roots on the way down. But anytime we find stairs, we'll just immediately take the stairs. Oh, I need to pick up Sweep. That's right. Sweep is super cool. So Sweep is a new attack. Just heavy weapons. Yep. So we can put that up near our attacks at the top. Where's my last attack? Slam. So now when we do Sweep, we'll fire our heavy weapons in like a cone. And you can imagine how crazy that gets whenever we have, like, for example, a rocket launcher. We don't care about almost any of this loot unless it's legendary. Or copper nuggets. That's fine too. Oh yeah, dogs hate us. I forgot, because we betrayed them. I guess they don't hate us, actually. That's kind of surprising. Only some dogs hate us. Must be above ground? Wait, does it really say that? I mean, once you get a certain level of depth... Oh no, I'm not doing Joppas. I'm doing the 20 strata deep. Okay. I was misunderstanding what you were saying. Yeah, I'm not doing the above ground one. I'm doing 20 depths deep. I just liked the Joppa depths because I don't know, they're nostalgic for me. Even though they're very easy. Oh, that's a ton of honey. Again, I don't really care right now. Did the Sweep just completely unload my gun? Because if so, that's actually kind of cool. Yeah, we're not even getting experience for this, but again, I don't care. It's just, it's kind of nice to do Joppa again. The Joppa hole. There's times where I've just done this as my run. Nothing else. Just solo self-found kind of thing, like some, you know, Path of Exile or something like that, where you don't actually go to merchants or anything like that. You just run with whatever you find. It's very hard, and it is likely to lead to your death, but you do it as a permadeath run. It just allows you to, you know, get to level 10 or so. But you'll run out of experience before you get to enemies that are hard. So I hope this ends up going all the way down. There's times when it doesn't. Yeah, there's times when it doesn't go all the way down. Yeah, for example, right now. But we can go over a tile. Generally, these are really deep caves, though. Generally. we go. Down. Soon we'll actually be getting the stuff that's the appropriate difficulty. It does get pretty hard pretty fast as you go down. But for now, we're just going to be wiping things out. I mean, we're only 5 strata deep. We need to go much farther. Much, much farther. We can go up here. We do need to be careful that we're watching what we're fighting. Because there is some stuff that can be pretty dangerous. Like, if we see bats, we'll stop and check them. Because different colored bats can be saps, and those do permanently remove attribute points from us. We'll keep an eye on those. If it's a normal bat, though, we don't care. Only if it's colored bat. Life saps don't matter as much because we have 214 points of HP, but there's some other saps that do matter quite a bit. Oh, come on, give me a path down. I went through an Eater's Gate in an earlier in-between episodes thing where I was just testing out the mag hammer. But the problem is I forgot where that Eater's Gate is. Would have been really nice right now because it would give us like a random location that we could go. I think we found the bottom side of a cult lair, cult ruin. Ooh. Yeah, there we go. Deep shaft. So now we're sit strata. Those shafts are going to be very useful. They could be a little dangerous. There's like a small chance that we just end up getting killed. Ruins as always have a staircase. That's not 100% true. I've definitely gotten stuck in ruins before too. I know a lot of them go really deep because most of the ruins are Eater ruins, right? But they don't always have a staircase. For example, I just came from a ruin just now, and it only went 1 strata deeper. Okay, we're getting jungle enemies now, so we're getting closer to things that are actually our difficulty. Okay, spider. Thank you, honestly. I do know another place that goes really deep really fast, which is there's like a lava mine to the north that goes really deep really fast. I think we can go to like, what, 15 or so before the natural formation of that place will stop me. Let's see. So what are you guys up to today? This is going to take a second. That's for sure. This might be the last thing we do today. Once this is done, I might stop the stream. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. A lot of them do for a really long time, but they don't go... I have found plenty of times where they don't go infinite. They don't go like infinitely down. Like, they'll go down quite a long distance, right? But not, like, all the way down. I mean, hell, like I said, we have proof, because I literally just went through a ruin just now. And it only got me down to 7. We might need to... You know what? We're going to do that. Now, I like doing the job. I just said I don't care. I was going to say we'd go to the mine, because that'll get us a certain level deep. Another thing that would be nice is if there's a thing that allows us to dig straight down. I forgot what it's called right now. That would have been really nice as well, because we could just dig through each level at that point. Does anyone know? Like, Galvanized, do you know? Is there a bottom floor to the world? Like, is there a... Because I've never gotten deeper than like 40-ish, right? It gets pretty rough whenever you get far down. So I've never really gone farther than that. I'm curious if there's a minimum, like there's like bottom level. I feel like there isn't. Based on just what I know about the game and the lore of the game, I feel like there wouldn't be. Well, that's in the Sakari. Ooh. Those things will kill early characters. Blow muffs. They do a thing that kind of does a lot of damage. Something fungicided me. Interesting. Actually had an effect too. Normally fungicide wouldn't hurt me, but because of Clang. Oh, it was a mine. Interesting. Seriously, still not finding any stairs downwards? Come on. Come on, game. What the hell is this? Bright shrooms. Well, that's cool. Just got to see something new. Keeps going and going and going. Yeah, that's what I thought. That it was infinite. Or effectively infinite. There is probably a point where it gets too hard. I do think this would be a cool way to play the game one day. Is, like, you know, once you've already beaten the story, just go, right? Just go deep. You know, use what you found. You know, get some good mutations or something like that so you can go as deep as you can. And just, you know, go for depth, right? It's almost like a challenge run or a speed run is like, how deep can you get? Maybe not speed run, but challenge run. Colored bat. Oh, I have really good... I might not be... bats might not be aggressive to me. Oh, the special bats might not be aggressive to me because I have really good winged mammal reputation. That's really useful, actually. We're gonna shoot the kudzu because we can't afford to have rusted stuff right now. I say that and then I miss it 600 times. There we go. I literally broke the wall before I killed it. Jesus. We do have infinite ammo because there's gonna be scrap down here. Am I stuck at Strata 7 or something? Come on. What the hell, game? I've gotten farther than Strata 7 going through Dropout. Come on. I do like that Caves of Cud does, in fact, have infinite caves. Properly named, obviously. That's a humor. Do not humor the humors. Maybe we learn how to auto fight. These are all trivial, so... Oh, that was a Putus Templar. Okay. You're pretty high up. You think Caves of Code is worth the money? I've put 400 hours into it. That's just like my entire answer. This will probably not even be my last run. I'll probably make maybe 6 or 7 more runs over the course of owning this game. It might be... I don't know. Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead is a better game for just, like, build variety and run variety. But if you're just talking about, like, well-crafted roguelikes, I don't think there's a better one. I legitimately don't think that. What was a tattoo gun? Okay. I'm not the cool streamer, but it's my favorite game of all time. Yeah. Now, I will say, it's a complicated game. If you like traditional roguelikes already, you're not going to have any problem with it. It follows a lot of the trends. But if it's your first traditional roguelike, I would say it's actually a pretty good one for that, because it has a really good tutorial. I would strongly suggest doing the tutorial, especially because the tutorial just leads into, like, a normal run. You can just start a normal run immediately afterwards. And I think it's less complex than things like Caves of Cud or Dom or even, you know, Tombs of Maj'Eyal. There's so much here. It's really true. Is that this game does what it wants to do really well. I will say it's a very high combat traditional roguelike, so that's something you have to consider. But there's also really good lore. There's really good storytelling. I don't know. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. Literally not a single bad thing. I used to say that the UI was shit, but with the 1.0, they know and they fixed the UI. So UI is not shit anymore. So I can't even say anything about that anymore. Because the UI it wasn't bad, it was just difficult. Now, mind you, the new UI has problems too, but not nearly as many problems as the old UI. Yeah, easiest to get into, you can turn off permadeath. For example, we're doing non-permadeath for the sake of these videos and streams, just because I want to complete the damn game. If I don't find an entrance downwards in about 10 seconds here, by the way, we're going to... Oop, there we go. Game heard me. I was about to say we're going to go somewhere else, but game heard me. Is that guy a bad guy? No. He doesn't hate us. Yeah. I would say, you know, I do like an Ask Me Anything or something like that while we're sitting here trying to go deep, but there's not even that many people in the chat, so I mean, I guess if you guys have questions, I don't mind. Literally anything, I don't care. This doesn't seem like an inefficient way to do this, though. But at the same time, like, isn't that the point of streams sometimes, is to do something grindy and inefficient? Because, like, you're just gonna hang out anyways, right? And I don't know. Like I said, there's still something nostalgic about doing the Judd or the Joppa. I just combined the word Joppa and Cud. The Joppa depths, because like I said, this used to be like a thing that you did. It's not really a huge part of the game anymore, I feel like, but maybe not anyone else did it, to be honest. I used to do it all the time. I did maybe 3 or 4 quick permadeath runs down the literal caves of Cud. Caves of Joppa. I swear they used to be easier to go deeper, though. Like, there used to just be a straight path downwards. Some Sultan lore. Got another, Got another historic site. That's always useful. It's a guaranteed legendary. Wait, this is something new. I've never seen this before. Rifling through the trash of the Southeast, you piece together clues and arrive at the following conclusion. There exists a dimension known as the Boundless Cone. Okay. That's new to me. I've never discovered a new dimension by rifling through trash. Do you have any ideas for more story-heavy playthroughs after Aiden's run? I've been considering that for a while, whether I'm going to take a break from Caves of Cud or just do another Caves of Cud run with something very different. I have 2 very interesting ideas for another Caves of Cud run. But I might also do... I don't feel like I'd quit Caves of Cud ever. Like, that's just going to be a sentence. Like, Caves of Cud is going... No, sorry, god damn it. I said that, like, the same word. I say the wrong word, like, a million times. I don't think I'm ever going to quit Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. It is... yeah, I was trying to talk about Cataclysm. I was just... My brain sometimes gets working and stuff. I have some ideas for some other Cataclysm runs that would be very unique from what I'm doing right now. I don't want to spoil anything there. But one of the ideas I had was to maybe take a break. Durst Shrine. Definitely getting deep enough to see Durst Shrines now. Is to take a break from Cataclysm for like one series and make a story video about something else, do like astronauts, or, you know, do a short story. So like 10 episodes or something like that, which would be like 2 or 3 weeks, right? I could do astronauts, I could do what's the game called? Maybe Quasimorph, but Quasimorph's kind of a permadeath name, so I doubt we could do a storyline version of that. Zomboid, maybe? A Kenshi? I've been thinking about Kenshi a lot. I could do a storyline run of Kenshi. I have some cool ideas for something to do there. Now, mind you, that's a kind of an ancient game, but so is Cataclysm, so maybe it'll kind of reach the same crowds. And then maybe after a short break from Cataclysm, I make a new run, right? I do some of my other ideas. Because I have some pretty cool ideas for future Cataclysm runs. And they'll feel pretty different, I feel like. Mechanics that I've not interacted with, that kind of stuff. Kenshi run would be super cool, I feel like. There's just like Cataclysm, there's a lot of opportunity to tell a story with Kenshi. A lot of opportunity. You know, the game is going to decide a lot of that story for me, just like Cataclysm does, right? But there's a lot of room for me to, you know, tell my own story that will be unique in that game, and even unique than other stories. Because like I've seen Rykon, I've seen Ambiguous Amphibian, and not Private Line, but some others as well, tell stories through Kenshi. And I do think that the story that I'd want to tell, because I do have an idea of what I would be doing, would be pretty unique in comparison to at least those people. Now, mind you, someone else might have told the same story already, or similar, maybe similar idea. That's not going to be the same story, obviously, but a similar idea. Come on. Oh, stairs. But I think it would be a lot of fun. There's a lot of options there. And one of the nice things about Kenshi is that I know a lot about it. So it'll be kind of like Cataclysm, where it's like it's easy for me to know, to not get stuck in a story run. Because getting stuck in a story run is kind of rough, I'll say. I've gotten stuck before, specifically with whenever I was doing Joshua's last flight run. I got stuck with some of the carrying too much to move. Fuck my carrying. Did I pick up a bunch of water or something like that? I did pick up a bunch of water. I can get rid of some stuff real quick. Hold on. We can disassemble one of these. We just poured ink on ourselves, so we'll use some water to wash ourselves off. What else did we pick up? I bet we picked up a bunch of random weapons. Yeah. How much inventory do we have? 573. I'll turn our fresh foods in. That gives us a little bit more. Can I sell stuff to you? No. Yeah, honestly, I think we just picked up a bunch of fresh water. That's all that happened. But yeah, Kenshi would be very cool. I don't know anything about astronauts. I watched a couple episodes of Private Line's video, and I don't know if I would actually enjoy it. It feels like it's entirely about scavenging, and like not much else. And I don't know how much room we would have for telling a story. That would be completely fresh. No, Amphibian has not played Kenshi in a very long time, and neither has Rykon or anyone like that. But at the same time, the game is old enough that it'd probably have the same reception as Cataclysm, which is to say that like a couple hundred people would watch it, and that's about it. But to be honest, at this point, I don't think I mind that. That's kind of like where my story runs sit, so it's not something that bothers me. Stairs? Where are we right now? We're 12, 13. Almost there, guys. Soon I'm gonna have to start being careful again. Like, this guy can put down a bad turret, so we're gonna go ahead and kill him kind of first. If anyone has any ideas for other games that would be good to tell a story, specifically, like, open world survival games are some of the best ones, I'd be up to hear it. Because I can't currently think of any other games that I know about that kind of fits the theme of a good story game. A good game that, you know, you can make a roleplay character and tell an interesting story. One that is off the beaten path of the game. Stairs? enough that it's interesting for even someone who's already seen the game, right? That's kind of the goal of my story ones. Super weird, but there is Ellen. I did play Ellen. I don't know about telling a story in Ellen. I don't know if there's enough variety to the gameplay. Maybe it's because I don't know enough about it. I did play it for a while, and it's not a bad game to cover. In fact, I actually considered covering it. Honestly, I considered it every day for multiple weeks, because I played maybe 60 hours of it right away. I don't know. There's something about that where I'm just like, I'm not sure if it has enough variety to be... Sharing too much again. To be a story game. I guess would be... I'll drop these because these are worth nothing. What am I picking up that is so heavy? Is it just food? I hate this little... You can't go to a campfire. You can't make a campfire because there's one nearby thing. I actually really hate that in Caves of Cud, because sometimes you just need to put a campfire down right next to you. Like, please, game. Well, there's a pistol there. That might be part of the reason why. Like, we've been picking up pistols. We'll just... I mean, we can make these, so we're just going to disassemble some stuff just so we can move over to this campfire and prepare foods again. Yeah, that'll free up some weight. Weird that that keeps happening, though. I feel like Ellen is in the right theme, though, right? Like, it needs to be a game kind of like that, but with a little bit more room for... I don't know. I think the right word is expression. Like, we need room for expression on this, right? In Caves of Cud and in Cataclysm, there is a lot of room for expression, but Caves of Cud is so much about combat and nothing else. There's no survival mechanics or anything like that, that I would struggle to make a story out of it, right? Like, it's just combat. It's one of the reasons why I didn't make a story out of it. I'm going to be making a video out of it, but it's not going to be a character story. It's not going to be roleplay at all, right? Because there's just not enough room for something like that. It's just, I don't know why. It's just hard for me to describe exactly what I mean by that. But it's kind of like one of those you'll know it when you see it kind of games. Like Kenshi has a lot of room to tell a character story. We can set goals. We can make, you know, we can meet NPCs. We can tell stories about what our unique goals are. And there's such loose goals in the game already that, like, it makes it... Ooh, cat. Can I pet you? Oh, I can't pet you. And it makes it easy to kind of set unique goals. And, you know, goals tell a story. That's one of the cornerstones of telling a story, is to have unique goals that are not aligned with the main part of the main goal of the game, right? Since Cataclysm doesn't have a goal, it's easy to do that. With other games, you kind of have to bend it a little bit. Same thing with Kenshi. Kenshi has no goal, right? So maybe that's something that I need to think about for my qualifications here, is it needs to be a game that doesn't have a set goal. Now, Ellen doesn't have a set goal, right? Actually, you say that there is no beep, but it's funny enough that you mentioned that. The run that I was thinking about doing if I did Kenshi would start in that town. If you know, you know. It would be a very hard start, right? But I think it would be fun. I would start in that town. That's the only thing I'm going to reveal about that. So maybe that is the next one, because I already have an idea. I'm already kind of vaguely excited about it. Maybe I would do Kenshi next. I don't know if I would do, like, you know, I've done 102. Hard to say. 40 plus 12 plus 30. Yeah, I've done close to 100 episodes of Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead. And I do know that my current season is at least going to go on for another, you know, 6 or 7 episodes. And I don't know where I'm going to go from there. I don't know how. It'll just kind of depend. I actually don't have a specific end date in mind with Aiden. It'll kind of just depend on how I feel at the end of a season and whether I feel like it feels like a conclusive end. So, you know, even if I do Tenchi, you know, you need to not expect that in the next weeks or even months, potentially, right? Yeah, I forgot what the city's name is right now. I would actually just say it if I knew what the city's name is. It's like, it's the city in the mists, though. The fogs, I should say. Who are you? Pariah. Interesting. It's a really hard place to start. It is completely surrounded by some of the most hostile and deadly enemies in the game because Kenshi has a way to make enemies hostile but not deadly. And those guys are hostile and deadly. Which is an important distinction. They won't just kill you, they will kill you and frickin' eat you. They will skin you alive, and I am not using a euphemism there. They will literally skin you alive. So you have to be very careful. I actually had a channel update recently, Kevin. I don't know if you've watched it, but I had a channel update just talking about, you know, the fact that, you know, I'm probably going to be doing Cataclysm for a very, very long time to come. But I do have a slot, I should say, on Wednesday that I'm kind of reserving for other games, right? Cataclysm is going to be a Monday game for, I don't know. I mean, I could take Rykon as an example and just say forever. It's hard to say. You know, I don't expect the same people to watch it forever, but maybe, you know, I get different audiences with each series, each, you know, storyline, right? But my Wednesday slot is going to be kind of open to do other things, so I'm kind of excited to have other things to play on Wednesday. And I would be willing to do another story series. It would have to be less effort than Cataclysm, though, because Cataclysm, Ooh, I'm starting to see hard enemies. Yes! Dervish of the Sightless Way. Unfortunately, I am strong enough that they are not hard right now. Damn. The dervishes are one of the deep enemies. Nice. We're 14 strata deep, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Because of my burden, I am going to stop picking up books. Because we're, like, constantly right on the edge here. Come on. This is definitely the least efficient way to have done this. And I bet at the end of all this, the game is going to be a jerk and it's just going to give me a mutation point instead of giving me an attribute point. And this will all feel like it's been for nothing. But we did clone an Icar Merchant earlier. So after this, we could head back to the Icar Merchant and see if he's going to drop us anything nice. Some polyphasic spray or something like that so we can clone an Eater's Nectar. Be nice. I feel like a game like Skyrim would be nice too, but I'm not going to do a Skyrim run. Screw that. But a game like Skyrim would be good for a different type of story run. Why isn't it let me fire? Okay, I was pressing the wrong button. Oh my gosh. You know what? Hold on. I'm going to turn butchering off real quick. I'm tired of dealing with that. I don't really care about any of these things. And if we do come across something that I care about butchering, like a tart beard or something like that, we will turn it back on. Oh, another ruin. Statue for Chef? No. No new lore. I really want to finish for Chef's lore. I've never finished it, and you get achievement for doing it, so. I think you get the achievement for finishing anyone's lore, but Reshef is the coolest one, so. That's a lot of turrets. Be a little bit careful here. Turrets can do damage. Especially if any of them were like a nuke turret or something like that. There's turrets that have like rocket launchers and stuff. And laser turrets would do a lot to me as well. Okay, Harvestry is the other thing I need to turn off real quick. Because that's also giving me too many problems. Can I jump unencumbered? I can, thank God. I cannot light that because it's in a pool of accident. Okay, we're gonna wait for jump to come back. And then we're going this is awkward as F, all F. Like that. Preserve fresh foods. Did that bring us below? Yeah, it did. Is there anything else I can drop? I am like getting weirdly large amounts of weight here. You know what? We have plenty of money. I'm gonna drop a thing of fresh water. Give us some more weight capacity. Daggerfall Unity. I don't know what that is. Is that Daggerfall as in like the old Bethesda Daggerfall? Because that's an ancient game at that point. Mimic. Ooh. Shaft. 15 Shrouded Deep. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. The old Daggerfall. You know, I never played Daggerfall, but I know a lot about it, and I don't... Maybe? I don't know. I'd have to look into it. Can't say anything about that one, per se. Because Daggerfall was, like, pseudo-infinite, but, like, it was fake infinite, right? Like, Daggerfall is about 900 times larger than any other Skyrim game, but most of it was just... random generation. And not really the good kind of random generation. Kind of like the true random generation, right? Everything kind of just looked the same. So I'm uncertain about that one. Or Outdoors is just empty. Yeah. Like there's cities, right, that have unique stuff in them. Ooh. Yes. Okay, because of our winged mammal reputation, the saps are not hostile to us. That's actually a huge deal. That makes me a lot less nervous about being down here. Because the saps, they won't just kill us. They will literally ruin our run by removing attribute stats and HP and stuff like that from us. We just need to make sure we don't shoot one by accident. Cities, a lot of procedural dungeons. Some set dungeons, yeah. Like I said, I know a little bit about it. I've watched an Any Austin video about how big Daggerfall is. Ooh, what is that? Is that a tart beard? That's a sleep beard. Just in case. Oh wait, it didn't drop a corpse. Never mind. I was gonna say we're gonna turn butchery on, or we'll just butcher it manually, but it didn't drop a corpse, so it doesn't matter. Try and go off the what? Oh, stairs. 17. We're almost there. We're down to enemies being easy instead of trivial, so we're not quite at the place where they're going to be hard yet, but we're getting there fast. What's that? That is a Gyre White. He is not hostile to us, though. I need a more accurate gun. I'm afraid to fire my gun around NPCs. Yeah, being immune to saps is a huge deal. That's honestly, like... I mean, being immune to jellies would be better, right? But... because jellies come up all the time. But specifically when you're going underground like this, saps are probably the biggest threat. I won't even say threat, because like I said, they're not going to kill you. They're just going to make you wish you were dead. I will say, you were asking about different runs earlier. One of the runs that I have been considering doing next is taking the possession skill. There's a way for you to... Rogue Rat taught me this one. There's a way for you to possess things and stay as it permanently. Like, you just give up your old body. which does up all your stats, all your attributes, and everything. You just become the thing that you possessed, right? And whenever you do that, you can start taking mutations and stuff like that, because everything in the game is a mutant, right? So I was thinking about becoming like a centipede or, you know, something like that, choosing a creature that we can get early game to become, and just playing through as much of the game as possible as that thing. Now, mind you, I will say, playing as a centipede and stuff like that is underpowered, right? It's literally underpowered. There's just a flame jet down here. Super weird. I don't think I've ever seen a flame. Oop, there is a, I just saw it. Shaft. 18. Get in there. Once we get to 20, we'll just clang all over the air and leave. But yeah, I wanted to do a run where we play as something weird, something atypical, right? My first thought is a silent sword. Nice. My first thought is a centipede, just because you can find a centipede instantaneously out of Joppa, and you can spend the whole run as one. But it'd also be cool to play as one of the later game creatures, or to play as an NPC. There's some NPCs with unique skills, like Crowsong in Kyaku actually has unique skills. They have unique abilities that no one else has. So playing as something like that would be very interesting. The problem is that Kyaku is like level 30. So I would have to be 15 to 20 to even have anything remote resembling a chance in order to possess them, because they're just going to save every single time. Found some artifacts. What are those? Bounding boots. What do those do? As long as you have these worn for 100 rounds, you sprint at thrice your speed, get 100 move speed, and you get saves. What am I wearing right now? Price steel boots, which are 4 minus 2. The bounding boots are 1. Not interested. I need the carry weight. I will say, though, that was the first time I actually had to back up. So it's getting there on difficulty. Ah, laser turrets. There we go. This is going to be the first thing that's actually bad for us. The laser turrets can do some serious damage to us. Potentially. Depends on what kind of laser they are. I know later on... Okay, maybe not these guys. We can find, like, Iden rifle turrets. And those can be scary. No, I don't want to slam myself. Murk with those real quick. Okay, maybe they're not scary to me. Maybe they're pushovers. I bet I have a lot of batteries on me, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so... You know what? We can treat chem cells as scrap from now on. We basically have no reason for them to exist. Fidget cells are useful, but we don't need any right now. I don't think there's a stairs down. Oh, there's a stairs down. 20. We'll search the floor real quick. But that'll also be done. Go ahead and actually do it as well. There we go. The Patstein is gone. We do lose a point of intelligence for losing it, but we can put our polyhedral rings back on, which is +1 armor. So, and this time we won't accidentally sell them. Fucking nice. And right at the end of the stream here, I think I am going to tattoo myself. And we'll go back to id, so that I have nice footage of tattooing myself in id. I want to get in front of that gate. No, it's Ezra. That's where I need to go. And we're going to tattoo ourselves in front of the death gates. Which one's the death gate? Is that life or death? That looks like death. So that we know where we're starting next time. We'll probably once again. How do I tattoo myself? Was it damaged? That's why. 2. Let's say we'll tattoo our back. Black. That's not what I wanted to do. I thought, how do I do this? I mean, this is actually, for the record, by the way, this is how you change your tile colors. So my primary color, I do actually like white as my primary color, and then we will do YouTube colors for my wings. How do I tattoo myself with the mark of death? Do I not have that anymore? Maybe that didn't survive one of our saves. Journal. Quests. Tomb of the Eaters. Cover the mark and death sigil used by the Eaters to mark their dead. I thought the mark of death was over here. Did this not survive a save? There we go. Okay, I must not have had it. Strange. Yeah, I have actually found it before. I don't know why it was gone all of a sudden, because I found it earlier. Yeah. Do this again. Make sure we keep our colors. You tattoo the mark of death on your hands. There we go. Okay. So we're prepped and ready for that for next time. I'm probably going to be closing out the stream here. So, some closing thoughts. We will be streaming again. I want to stream every Wednesday. We streamed on Thursday this time because I was having some struggles on Wednesday of this week. And I will say there's a chance that we miss the Wednesday stream, but I want to make sure that I stream every week. At least Caves of Cut every week. So if I don't stream on Wednesday, kind of look out for it to happen later in the week. Because I want to get in the habit of streaming. It's one of the things that I kind of don't have right now is a habit of streaming. I enjoy the crap out of this, but sometimes I just kind of get into the mode of like, I don't want to do it because, well, one reason or another, right? But yeah, if you guys want to watch more of the streams, I will be doing the rest of Caves of Cud as a stream, and then afterwards I will be making a single, like, kind of complete video about the entirety of Caves of Cud. I'm actually going to start working on it very soon here, just to make sure that I don't hate myself and have to, do a crazy amount of footage all at once. But that'll be after this is done, and then I plan on continuing to stream other games after that. Woolly. What does Woolly do? Heat and cold resistance. That's not bad. Ooh, fitted with suspenders is nice. We'll go ahead and buy that, because again, we have a absolute shit ton of money. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, though, especially for the people who are still around. We kind of had a bouncy stream as far as actual participation. I mean, I blame myself. I didn't stream on the correct day. I told everyone Wednesday many times, and then I streamed on Thursday in the fucking afternoon. But we've been doing this for about 3 hours now, so I am going to go ahead and say that I hope you guys have a good day. And I hope you guys have a good night. And don't forget to check out the channel for other Cataclysm, Caves of Cud, other hard games. We're going to be playing some hard games tomorrow on Friday. I have a game called Sworn that I'm going to be looking at. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a fantastic weekend. Goodbye.